History has just been made, and the internet has truly exploded after BTS's Jungkook openly declared his love for Taehyung in the middle of the grand concert in El Paso, Texas, leaving Taehyung blushing and breaking into emotional tears, his cheeks completely soaked on stage. Never before has there been a moment this bold and iconic, where the honesty of their love left thousands of Texans in awe and millions of armies around the world in hysteria, as they witnessed V's tears of happiness streaming down his face. Don't miss the most emotional moments in K-pop history that are now going viral and breaking the internet. Watch the full video, show your support in the comments, and share this magical TAEKOOK moment with the world right now. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. The sweltering night in El Paso, Texas, suddenly turned into a moment of history that would never be forgotten by the thousands of eyes filling the stadium. The concert featuring the phenomenal BTS duo, Jungkook and Taehyung, initially unfolded like any grand performance, complete with sharp choreography and captivating vocals. However, the atmosphere shifted dramatically when the soft melody of the song Swim came to an end, leaving behind a silence filled with anticipation in the cooling Texas air. Under the dimming stage lights, Jungkook stood tall yet appeared slightly nervous, an unusual sight for the golden Maknae. He took a deep breath, gripping his microphone tightly as if gathering every ounce of courage left within him. Without any script on the prompter, he began to speak in a low but firm voice, instantly plunging the entire stadium into complete silence, where even the sound of the audience breathing seemed audible. The words that left Jungkook's lips that night were a heartfelt confession of his deep love for Taehyung, the person who had always been by his side. He expressed how Taehyung was not merely a colleague or a friend, but the center of his world, the one who brought meaning and color to every step of his journey. His sincere declaration flowed effortlessly, breaking the boundaries between idol and human in front of thousands of witnesses. Taehyung, who stood just a few steps beside him, seemed frozen, as if unable to believe what he had just heard on such a grand stage. His handsome face slowly flushed red, a shy expression clearly visible even on the giant screens around the stadium. He tried to hide his smile, but the sparkle in his eyes revealed the overwhelming happiness filling his heart. The emotion became too powerful to contain as tears began to well up in Taehyung's eyes. One by one, they fell down his cheeks, leaving glistening trails that reflected the stage lights. He didn't sob loudly, but the slight tremble of his shoulders revealed just how deeply he felt in receiving such a confession in front of the public. His cheeks grew wetter with tears of joy that continued to flow, yet he kept looking at Jungkook with warmth and affection. This emotional moment created a magical aura on stage, as if the world belonged only to the two of them. Jungkook's bravery and Taehyung's genuine reaction became the emotional peak of their entire US tour. Witnessing such a touching scene, the emotions of the army present exploded into a mixture of feelings. There were hysterical screams of excitement, while many others stood in stunned silence, shedding tears as they felt the sincerity of the moment. The El Paso Stadium seemed to shake with the collective energy of fans who felt both proud and deeply moved. An overwhelming wave of joy erupted throughout the stands, with fans hugging each other and jumping in celebration of this historic moment. The happiness radiating from ARMY's faces proved the strength of the emotional bond they had built with Jungkook and Taehyung over the years. There was no room for doubt that night, only a celebration of pure love and courage. The concert truly felt explosive, far exceeding expectations of those who came simply to watch a music performance. Their vocal power and chemistry after the confession became even more intense and electrifying. Every note they sang afterward felt more alive, making the atmosphere inside the stadium even more heated and uncontrollable. The people of Texas, known for their appreciation of the arts, were left in awe by the quality and boldness of this South Korean duo. Even those who had initially attended as casual spectators were swept away by the emotional current created by Jungkook and Taehyung. The performance they delivered that night was regarded as one of the best ever witnessed in El Paso. Thunderous applause echoed endlessly throughout the stadium, serving as the backdrop to the end of that emotional segment. The roar of clapping from the Texas crowd sounded like rolling thunder, offering the highest form of respect to the two stars. It showed that messages of love and honesty transcend language. Jungkook's mastery in controlling the stage atmosphere and his courage to take such emotional risks earned widespread praise from music critics present that night. They viewed what happened in El Paso not merely as a stage act, but as a powerful statement of identity and freedom of expression. It further solidified BTS's position as global icons who offer not just music, but deeply human values. Throughout the rest of the concert, Jungkook and Taehyung appeared more relaxed and joyful, often exchanging meaningful glances during their choreography. Their presence on stage that night set a new standard for modern pop concerts. Not a single second felt wasted, as every moment was filled with technically impressive yet soulful performance. For armies watching live or through broadcasts, that night in El Paso would forever be remembered as the swim night that changed everything. Photos of Taehyung blushing with tear-streaked cheeks quickly spread worldwide, becoming a trending topic everywhere. Everyone agreed that what happened in Texas was a beautiful gift for both their careers and personal lives. When the stadium lights finally went out and the concert ended, the spirit left behind by Jungkook and Taehyung remained in everyone's hearts. El Paso became a silent witness to a monumental confession that would continue to be talked about in the history of pop music. With applause still echoing, the concert closed on a sweet note of courage, tears of joy, and boundless love. The impact of that confession did not stop within the El Paso Stadium. It spread to the digital world at an almost unimaginable speed. Within minutes after Jungkook's final words, the internet seemed to explode with posts from fans who were present. Amateur video clips capturing Taehyung's emotional reaction spread rapidly, triggering an unprecedented wave of online activity in the history of their world tour. Hashtags such as TAEKOOK El Paso and Love in Texas instantly topped global trending charts across platforms like X, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Millions of posts appeared almost simultaneously, creating massive traffic surges. Discussions about Jungkook's bravery and Taehyung's sincerity became the dominant topic worldwide, from Asia to Europe to Latin America. Due to the sheer volume of uploads and keyword searches, several social media servers reportedly experienced technical issues or temporary outages. Users in some regions complained about timelines failing to refresh and videos not loading, overwhelmed by the number of people trying to access the emotional clips at once. This phenomenon demonstrated the duo's immense influence on global internet traffic. Content creators and international entertainment news accounts rushed to share screenshots of Taehyung's emotional expression, now considered one of the most iconic images of 2026. Data analysis showed that digital engagement for this moment surpassed previous records, even exceeding the hype of their tour's opening concert. The explosion of information drew in even those unfamiliar with BTS, prompting them to find out what had happened in Texas. This social media frenzy created a kind of global village, where people everywhere shared joy, emotion, and overwhelming support for Jungkook and Taehyung. Messages filled with love and well wishes continued pouring in, creating a positive atmosphere that dominated the internet for hours after the concert ended. El Paso may have been the location, but through the power of social media, the entire world seemed to witness this historic confession of love. Taehyung, whose eyes still looked slightly swollen yet whose face radiated overwhelming happiness, was reportedly silent for quite a while in the waiting room while holding Jungkook's hand. Several eyewitnesses mentioned that the atmosphere between them felt much calmer and more peaceful, as if a heavy burden had finally been lifted from their shoulders after the confession. There were no more secrets left to hide, and that sense of relief brought a new wave of positive energy to the entire production team involved in the tour. The international music industry also responded quickly to this phenomenon, with many observers seeing Jungkook's bravery as a turning point in how K-pop idols approach their personal lives. Communication experts even referred to it as the El Paso statement, a moment that proved emotional honesty can be an artist's greatest strength in connecting with their audience. Many predict that this step will pave the way for more global artists to express themselves fearlessly. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.